Hello and welcome everyone to New Moon 2021 Cycle 15, also known as Mod Cards number 3. So today I'm your host playerzero and we are back for the third week of Mod Cards, which also marks the last New Moon tournament before the start of Blood Moon, which also will be more Mod Cards. So before we start, let me just explain what it is Blood Moon, which signups for are open now, and how Mod Cards work. So for those of you unaware, Mod Cards is a Japanese exclusive feature which basically allows Mega Man to get different abilities and modification, though each one has a different MB value, which is basically going to limit how the different abilities go, and the maximum is going to be 80. So these limitations are going to create basically very interesting builds and combinations with stuff that you can never see in the standard format, which we're all familiar with. Some of these changes affect the element of Mega Man, so you can see Fire or Elect Body, which are the most common ones, or other mod cards can change the Buster into Mini Bombs, or even the Charge Shot into a Dark Shot. So we're going to see what's going to show up on today's stream. As for New Moon, so New Moon is a weekly round-robin tournament. It happens throughout the week, which basically allows people to play their matches at any point, allows for much easier accessibility in terms of timing. And next week, we're going to have the start of Blood Moon. So while New Moon is usually more relaxed, people are trying out different builds, Blood Moon is where everyone brings on their best builds and their best showings, because by the end of Blood Moon, the winner receives the Moon Master role, which is a temporary role until the next Blood Moon for the person that wins the tournament. So signups for the Blood Moon are open. The format will be mod cards as mentioned before. You can head to the N1GP Discord and use exclamation New Moon for more information. But you also need to be quick about it, because signups will end today at 10 PM PST. So if you are interested, then don't forget to sign up. And before handing it off to our commentators today, I do want to give a shout out to Abraham Falcon for giving a donation while the stream was down, saying, "Always a blast, man," and thank you for the donation. Alright, and with that, I'm going to be introducing our commentators. Joining us today will be Nonstopmop and SoulXCross. Hello, guys.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Greetings, I'm alive.
Are you? Are you sure?
I try.
Alright, dude. Speaking of which, I feel like this tournament was especially exciting. We got to see a lot of different things that aren't very common natively here in our setups. So I'm actually really happy to go over some of the stuff that we're going to be seeing today.
Yeah, that's a good thing to think about, because I love my cards.
I personally think it's the best format. What about you?
I mean, it's my favorite. I don't know about best. I enjoy it the most.
Oh man, okay, who do we got up first? It's Nonstopmop versus Thiago. Okay, cool.
What? It's me?
Alright, so Nonstop, you're here. Talk to us. What you trying to do over here?
This was actually a build I got from Ahmed. I don't know if basically the goal of the build is just, it has 2,100 HP. It's a very popular build in Japan, and it's just, you have the freedom to use all your crosses, to use your beast, all your options like that. And on top of that, you have Scarecrow, which changes your charge shot into the Doll Thunder, which means you basically can fight almost the same as if you were using the Electrocross charge shot, but you also have access to using the emotion bug at the same time, which makes it really scary to fight against.
Oh yeah, I've been on the receiving end of this build exactly more than once. Wait, who's Ame? Is that a Japanese player? Who are we talking about?
There's one Japanese player that sometimes shows up in the server and says, "Oh, he's in here right now."
Nice. Hello, Ame. All right,
Oh.
well, that's actually a really
Nice.
interesting build.
Yeah, it's very good. I like it a lot. I've slowly been getting more used to it, and I think I've started to see the power of Gregar in mod cards.
Oh, absolutely, but that's not to say Falzar doesn't have any intense power for themselves. Now, Thiago here is going with a Falzar build, of course, and he's actually utilizing the Video Man and Honey Bomber combo. So Video Man is really interesting. It has some nifty buffs, but the most important one is that you start the game with Video Man. Now, what this means is, at the very start of the match, Fast Gauge will be enabled, which means if you play 2 copies of Fast Gauge in the folder and Video Man, you basically have 3, that's right, 3 instances of Fast Gauge to go off with. And if your opponent only has 1 slow gauge or 2 slow gauge, they will immediately lose the trade because you will always have positive gauge control on them, which is really interesting.
Luckily, I have the mod card Jelly, which gives me slow gauge. And if both players have slow gauge and fast gauge in their as they're starting in the mod cards, they will actually cancel each other out. So we just have normal gauge at the start.
This is actually pretty good for you because you are down 1 on slow gauge. You only have 1 in folder. So it's basically going to be a war of attrition until you find and land that 1 turn of slow gauge that you need to capitalize on drastically, because it will be followed up and beaten out by a second fast gauge, provided that Thiago throws 1 away or doesn't use both, which could very possibly happen. But we'll have to wait and see how that turns out.
Yeah, he definitely tried.
I hope he did.
He did his best, just as I.
All right, let's hop into the match. Oh, is that battle pressure? Oh, yes. That's what I like to see. Ooh.
So glad you're as excited as I was.
This is the best theme to fight to. It just gets me pumped, man. Oh, man, I just love this jam so much. Woo, okay. Now, let's talk a little bit about that mod card, Honey Bomber. Basically, what this does is it gives you a B back input, basically like a shield or reflect an NCP, but this is in the mod card instead. And what that does is it pulls up a beehive, which doesn't immediately throw out any bees, but upon hit, you will spawn a hive of bees. Oh my gosh. Geki Zembu in YouTube, oh no, Twitch chat actually, just saying a B back input. I hate it here.
But if you really do like bees, you can play mod cards and you can have bees all the time.
All the time.
Until they uninstall you. But just that's what the bees are for.
They do block and they do protect. It's true. This turn 1's pretty even. Getting that anti-damage turn 1 was with the times 2 was actually kind of important. It forces the opponent to have to play around a possible loss of the life aura, which would have protected you from some of those buster shots for a little while. But we do have the Wind Rack in hand, so this aura will disappear almost immediately, and you dodge the Fire Dragon! What a savage!
I wonder if anything was on that. Nah, there's no way.
No, I don't think so. Maybe there was, who knows? Alright, going for the Ground Man times 2 there. Don't quite make it, which is unfortunate, but ending the turn on somewhat solid evening ground, I want to say. Both players in 1900 range. You're a plus here, which is pretty okay. But ending that turn on anti-damage is a little risky because a Race Man will immediately just eat both the cross and that defense, like in the same action. But it seems like you were able to deal with it with Doll Thunder instead.
Yeah, I was really lucky to land that. he probably. I think normally I wouldn't be able to hit it.
Ooh. 3 hits still through the barrier and the 3 hits afterwards. Oh, in some ways, Bowser's just a smidgen better because of the fact that Wind Hitbox comes after the barrage. So you are still able to get 500 damage worth of value out of the chip. Whereas Gregor will do the breath first, and then it's a kind of toss-up between how many rocks will fall on you, which is really interesting. I never thought of it in that context before. Ooh, cut down soul. Oh, they just moved right out of it.
True. This one I just have to take.
Oh, yeah, you just take this one right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I got the uninstall though.
Yes, at the very tail end.
That's all that really matters.
We don't really care about all the hits. We just need 1 hit. That's it. Ooh, ending the turn on full synchro, but nothing to immediately capitalize on it. There is ground mana SP in hand, but it's not realistic to actually try to go for that because of the 2 holes and your opponent's in the center.
So this is guaranteed to hit.
Nice, and get the area back. Okay, and now we just return back to throwing out some dolphin and charge shots, which is really strong. Oh, speaking of really strong, is this a times 2 Kernel Force? Yo, you're going for it! Oh, yes! This is what I like to see. Oh no, he's not doing it! Okay, this is probably better.
No, I'm sorry. I threw it out. But
Okay,
I think it's actually, is the fast gauge on right now? Because I think
Yes, fast gauge isn't on.
Okay, yeah, I think in general, I've been taught that when in fast gauge, you want to bring less chips in general because you don't have enough time to use them all.
It's true. I think bringing like 2 or 3 battle chips in fast gauge is probably much more realistic, so that we're not throwing away resources for no reason.
And it allows you to change your out because normally you would have to commit to your decisions when making. If you choose all 5 chips, you've like committed to that order, right? When you're in fast gauge, you can just choose like 2, and then the next turn you can just choose a new order. And it's actually a lot harder to. It gives you a lot more room to make decisions. I don't know if that makes sense.
I think that makes perfect sense. Ooh, and the sped up battle pressure is happening now. I don't
It's
know.
gonna slow down again.
Ooh, okay. Okay, Tango coming out to play, giving you that hefty barrier, and there it is. That was so nice.
It was a good thing that he moved up there.
It was very good because now the second row soldiers won't pop out, which means you'll have a little bit of time to either cross cancel and buffer a defensive option, or just go right into Tomahawk, which is nice. Okay.
That definitely meant the fact that Thiago used the static there told me that he had no defenses at all.
I agree. And that was a really smart play. Sometimes you have to make those kinds of reads based on what your opponents bring. And I think that was actually well thought out. That was actually brilliant because he didn't have the defense and he ended up taking the Gregor for it. Grab banish will happen here. Area grab as well. This will allow him to pressure with those charge shots from Tomahawk Cross. You do have erase in hand, but it's not going to be quite enough.
But it will get rid of that invisibility and the trap there.
I really like the usage here of the double beast, but I would have liked to see it come out as he was in the middle of his second charge, and that would have ate up so much time for this turn.
I think the reason I went for it was because of the fast gauge though. Because there wasn't much time to use it, actually.
Okay, I can see that. I think you would have been able to nail it right before the end of the turn as the charge hit purple. But, I guess there's no way of really knowing now at this point, huh? Light for it in hand. Oof, just barely missing that. Erase Man too. That was some good movement.
Oh. At this point, I was watching for any wood chips, but I don't know if that was necessary.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I mean, it's right to be worried because he does have the ×2 ability on it. Tengu immediately gonna get rid of. Oh my goodness! And there it is. The wood chips were in hand after all. And what an amazing sequence from Thiago. Going for the beast out here is pretty interesting.
I was really spooked at this point, I'll be honest.
Nice. Oh, not nice. 1, 2. That's so close to death. End up turn static. That can stall out some time. Oh, but he goes for the super armor play. Really smart here. Oh no.
Yeah. That with no more chips, that was basically done.
And we go from banger to banger with the Battle Network 3 theme going on here.
It's a really good theme.
It's a powerful theme. Just omega powerful.
But now that there's no perma-hole, I now have the option of going. I have the option of being more confident in going for SoulXCross now.
Ooh, perfect movement around the machine gun too. Could have had an uninstall on it as well. So dodging that is quite pivotal. Oh man, Turner 1 uninstalls are always so brutal.
It's so mean. It's so mean. I can't believe it's allowed. Also, from the YouTube chat, Alma says that I used the Cuddle First too early there. I actually wonder what he means by too early. Maybe there was another timing to have used it there.
Maybe he means to try to go for it like later in the game. Like, you didn't really need to push for that kind of advantage early on, right? Especially since you didn't have at least 2 spaces or get him in the center. Just can see what he's saying. Oh, the Honey Bomber coming into play here with the back B. Good timing, good timing. You waited it out the second time around. Nice. Okay, I do like the idea of going for a defensive option at the start. You don't want to hit a Groundman SP, and you want to maintain this advantage as much as possible. B will come out and steal a battle chip. Who knows what that was? If it was Groundman, oh, but the counter hit from the Bs. Nice, nice, waiting it out. Perfect.
I shouldn't have done that.
Nice. The area guy comes down, but oh, it just goes back to neutral anyway. Oh, that's so tough. Honey Bomber putting in so much value here for Thiago. Yo, what a tricky setup to play against. Honey Bomber is just so strong at denying any kind of particular options, and the downtime on it is so small. Like, you can really just spam him out there. Nice, Honey Bomber trying to bait out. Nice, good wait.
I think it was really hard to deal with, I'll be honest. I don't think I really figured it out at the end.
Oh, nice. Going for the invis had to happen because those rocks could have done 1, 2, 3. Okay, could have done an extra 300 damage, and you definitely don't want to take that.
But
especially when you're lower.
I think that was really good news for me, actually, because Thiago just used 2 invisibles and a life aura, meaning that's most of the defense is gone, and I still have Coma Force somewhere in my folder.
In YouTube chat, just testing my current skills is asking, are there any banned mod cards? I don't see anyone using the first life aura one. Well, there are banned mod cards, but no, first aura is definitely not one of them. Ooh, nice counter hit into Beast. Gee. Okay. There is a list of what's banned in current formats for our masterclass tournaments, and you can definitely find them by either hopping on the Discord and checking out our rules link, or maybe someone's kind enough to post them into the chat for you. I'm not sure.
Also, Alme replied to the question about when to use Coma Force. And Ame says that I should have waited till after SoulXCross was removed, because SoulXCross is able to put poles into my field, which would make some soldiers not come out.
Okay, that's actually pretty clever. Oh, there goes the bat gauge once again. Bat gauge puts on so much pressure. Oh no, and you have Kernel Force in your hand. End of turn Kernel Force can happen. Oh, nice, and you connect the Wind Rack. Oh, this is actually perfect. But you're gonna need something to deal with.
The Invis? Like my Gundel Soul EX?
Yes! That will do it! That would in fact do it!
Also recall that Life Aura is gone.
No! He's gonna have to take this! Yeah, he will obviously go for Tomahawk, but he's still gonna flinch! No! He goes for anti-damage! Oh no, you have double got the elbow!
I was really happy. I laughed so hard when I saw that in the actual match.
Yo, this match is too hype. It goes back to the battle pressure. I'm hype, bro. What? This is so good. We end on a double Gundelso EX into static for the ending. And now we get this back? Oh, man, I can't. Oh, man, Thiago definitely looked at you and said, the town ain't big enough for both of us. Oh, this is terrible for Thiago! Okay, the problem here is that Thiago is blind, so he doesn't know that his opponent has green invincibility right now. That actually kind of sucks. Yo!
And Thiago lost to the SoulXCross right away, so that's also not very good for him.
Okay, alright. At least it didn't matter too much. Oh, wow! Being aware to hold on to Bubble Star until you can see, that's actually amazing patience from Thiago here.
Yeah, that was very good from him. I'm surprised most people actually wouldn't wait, I feel like.
Wow, that was really impressive there. Okay, going for the uninstall here now is actually a pretty good idea. I think I agree with this motion. Obviously, your opponent has access to Hub Batch in the back of the folder, but in the meantime, they still have to deal without having super armor or shoes to deal with anything that you throw at them. Judgment coming out here. Oh, that's a bad spot to be rushed in. A free conversion for Doll Thunder. Nice. Oh, amazing spacing from both players. Thiago was almost able to avoid that completely, but because your patience was, you know, quite strong in that instance, you were able to wait out and bait him into the center. That was amazing.
We see that Heat Dragon coming out, meaning it's a fair chance that Thiago still hasn't pulled the uninstall from his home folder. Yeah, both Ame and Honor Knight saying, I think Nonstop should have taken that Groundman SP there. I don't even think Ame knows that that's what he said. But Ame still said it.
That's hilarious, yo.
No, I think in hindsight, yeah, that's actually true, because it would have at least have gotten rid of the G's in my folder, because there's a lot of other codes in my folder as well.
Yeah, I agree. Oh man, and another turn kind of wasted for you here because you lose the double beast into his anti-damage, and no!
It was a very good turn for Thiago.
Oh, that's so much damage!
I think I got nervous, although...
The fast gauge does mess with your nerves, absolutely, because everything is going so fast, you feel like you have to rush out your options in order to get value out of them. But in hindsight, holding on to that invisible would have just been way more value for you because you would have avoided that Balzar. Oh, nice. Erase Man coming down here. We'll get rid of the trap as well and do some paralysis into the... What a combo! Oh, and right before the turn ends! Oh, the recovery from Tango! What a match! Element will disperse on this barrier before the turn ends, though, and you just run up on him. Oh my gosh! Did you mean to not change chips? Are you camping invisible?
I have Invisible and Gregor in my hand. Did you forget?
Oh, but he defends it! Oh, that sucks!
But as a result, Thiago now is missing both an Invisible and a Dream Aura.
Oh, man. The bug fix comes out here. You do have the Kernel Forge, which is going to do a nice, hefty amount of damage. Especially with this +1 area. Oh, this could be it. This could actually be the game right here. Beast Over would actually incinerate them. Oh, he goes into Tomahawk, recognizing that this is in fact a threat that he has to deal with. Oh, nice! Entity Cross! Oh, but because he bug fixed, he no longer has the tornado range. Oh, this is one of the reasons why running bug fix and static in the same folder can be a little challenging sometimes. Oh man, that's really tough. Nice, holding on to your actions.
I couldn't hold on again.
Okay. Just waiting for it. Oh, the end of the turn comes again. Holding on to this Kernel Force.
Actually, I used it. If you see the recovery on me, I used it that turn.
At the very end of the turn, that was so smart. And he can't see it if he's not paying attention.
He is invisible right now. Recall that as well.
Oh! Yo, hold on! Ending the turn preemptively to grab the gun down so all you have to do is step back and let it rip and remove the invisible, and then all the Kernel Force armies will line up! That is so big brain! Take this! Nice! What a combo! Just like that, the deficit has come down even further as you cancel out his attack with Wind Wreck! Oh,
that wasn't
my
Moa Masa, by
gosh.
the way. That wasn't Moa Masa that I canceled out.
That was great! What? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh! Nonstop! What is this match?
This is the best. This was the match I had on day one. It was the best match I'd ever had.
Nice, interrupting the rest of those machine guns. But of course, Erase Man is set up properly in this positioning here. Okay, just Ground Man left. It's coming close. It's too close right now. Not just letting it go. I really respect this option here. Okay. What turn is it? Oh man, this is too crazy right now. Fast Gauge taking the clock away. 777's the lucky number. Is this his turn though? Nice. Excellent damage. The poison's ticking away. Oh, the D-Cross! What a bad turn into the beast! Over! It's over! It's actually over!
It's over!
Final turn! You're going to be able to get some buster shots if Thiago's not careful. These extra damage pings will actually clench it out for you. Yeah.
I was so surprised I won that because we started with about the same amount of HP. And even still, I won it by 600. I think the difference came out from the fact that Scarecrow has less HP recovery when using chips. It's 10 less. And the other difference, I believe, would be the HP bug that I don't have and that Thiago does have. That was my guess.
Nonstop. Yo, good game, bro. There's nothing else to say. Good game.
It was really good. I was really happy with it.
Let's go. That was insane. The value he got out of Dawn Thunder just made everything worth it. Oh my gosh. You need nerves of steel to play like that under Fast Gauge. Using the enemy's Fast Gauge against them. Going for a Kernel Force and a turn into Focus into the next turn with the GDS because you predicted the Invis. That was perfect. That was perfect.
I think it was the invisibility from taking damage, I believe. But it in my head, I knew I wanted to pull the Gundel Soul, and I took the bet that because I believe that was the very end of my folder as well. So at some point, I was going to pull that Gundel Soul. All I had to do was burn out some chips. I was really happy that the Gundel Soul came out.
Oh my gosh, my heart can't take this. And if you guys like that match, as much as I did, well, this news for you because we have another one coming right up. And up next, we have Wintegral versus WeenieWhistle. Okay, looking at both setups real quick, it is a Balzar versus Gregar. Again, this is the matchups I kind of love to see. Just both versions clashing at it, you know?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess so. No, the thing is, Weenie is playing Dark Mega Man. So it's more so they're playing against the Gregar chips plus Dark Mega, rather than actually the Gregar
The
game.
version.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, to be fair, right? In situations, sometimes Dark Sword is not going to cut it, right? So you need to be able to go into a powerful cross that can circumvent the loss of damage or loss of area. Only having 5 area grabs in the folder means WeenieWhistle has to combat with the enemy's 5 area grabs, the enemy's Judgment, the enemy's Grab Revenge or Grab Banish, right? So there's going to be times where he needs strong DPS and he needs it now. And that Electcross or Fire, or Heat Cross rather, would actually be the things that come out and help him out in those situations. So I can see it as playing against the version in some ways, but you are absolutely right in other ways because, you know, it's Dark Mega Man. I think that's
Yeah.
what it does. Yeah.
As your goal, you want to just stay as the base Mega Man to shoot off your Dark Sword charge shots for 400.
Yeah, Dark Sword charge shot for 400, and if that wasn't enough, if I catch you lacking in your back row, I'm gonna throw some P shots your way and make some swamp handles. Yeah, I'm gonna make your feet hot, fam. It's just too disgusting. Dark Mega Man really has it all. And
I
the
don't
one
believe-
attack plus is just the crew they got.
I don't believe Integral is actually running float cheese either, so that those poison pounds may come into effect to some extent.
I 100% agree. Actually, I remember this week when I played WeenieWhistle, it hecka came up because I was standing on those poison panels crying my soul away.
Oh, also, Honor Knight brings up a fairly good point, actually. In the YouTube chat, he says that, I'm surprised Weenie didn't bring any panel grabs, which I have to agree, because I think that when you're playing Dark Mega Man, you basically have to run all area and a bunch of defense, because your entire game plan is that Dark Sword, and if that doesn't work out, it's you should kind of just play a different build, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I agree. But I think maybe like 2 or 3 panel grabs. It doesn't even have to be a lot. Just like 2 or 3. I remember speaking to WeenieWhistle, and he said that after making the build and after about halfway through the week, he had forgotten the existence of panel grab, which is very unfortunate, honestly.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's a chip. That's crazy."
Hey, it's a pretty good chip. It's
Yeah,
definitely a pretty good chip.
chip.
In fact, I would run 5 of those panel grabs if I were playing Dark Mega.
Oh man, but conversely, looking at Wintegral's folder, he is bringing back that 10U-man build from last week, trying to utilize the be-back option to use Northwind and blow away any of those barriers, and of course the charge shot with the Wind Rack means that you can put on a lot of pressure and grab up a lot of area really quickly. So this will be a die-hard battle of area control between the two of them because they both have these charge shots that benefit very greatly from having as much area as possible.
Actually, I think. Okay, so first, did you say North Wind? Like the back B or something? Or
Yeah, that's the back knee.
Tango
Well,
Man gives
okay.
you the Wind Rack charge shot.
It doesn't give you a back knee?
No, the thing that gives you the back B is Dustman.
Dustman, you're right. Oh man, I completely forgot about that. I don't know why I thought he had to be left.
So, and the other thing, I think, actually, I believe this matchup favors Wintegral because Weenie cannot just sit on the front row or on their front row and just camp their cha-cha because they can keep throwing them back with the tangos. They actually have to think about when to go in and select those, make those advances.
I 100% agree with you. Yeah, for sure. Wow, it's going to be a really tough call. Well, let's hop into the match and see what happens. Man, I can't believe I keep messing up my mod cards over here talking about back B Northwind.
He got uninstall first turn and bug first turn.
He's a cheater. Judge. We have a cheater over here. Yeah, that one right there. His name's Wintegral. Get him. Yeah. Who needs dust? Why am I even playing Falzar? I don't need dust. I can just drop both in the first turn. What a Chad. He doesn't even go for the bug fix either. Oh, not baiting away the rush. What? Okay, there we go. I was about to say.
Actually, I believe Wintegral has been opting not to use the bug fix right away, which I actually don't think I understand.
I believe that there is no, there's no static in the folder at all. Yeah, I'm not sure why we did this actually.
Yeah, I think this is it. I think Wintegral has just been making this decision just throughout the week rather than just in this single match.
That's very interesting. Oh, okay, that's what it is. The emotion bug. If he uses the bug fix, he will clear out his emotion bug and means he doesn't get ×2 damage on things like Count SP, for instance, which I want to see. Prediction.
Oh, I don't know if that's worth it. Okay.
Oh, it's always worth it. It's
no, I mean, it should be in your build, I feel like.
I kind of agree, because you kind of, I don't know, you're in base form, you're running bug fix, you'll figure it out. Ooh, nice, good mashing skills there. Waiting for the ×2. Oh, doesn't get it from the counter hit because of the motion bug, of course. So patiently waiting for this ×2. It doesn't come, unfortunate. Oh no, it's beat.
B just takes it away.
I hate that bird. I actually dislike beat heavily. Beat eats, and that's all beat does is eat. Comes through, it's like, ooh, is that a mega chip for me?
A lot of MB for me to eat. Whenever beat takes away the double beast chip, Mint always mentioned how it costs 99 MB, and he eats so much for that one turn.
Ooh, I actually kind of like the placement here for this fanfare. It forces a step back reaction just so you can grab the area back. I really respect that. Ooh, not enough time to cancel it. You actually still get clipped by this machine gun. And there was an uninstall on it. Nice.
Wait.
Yep. Nice. I definitely don't know why you're camping forward in this position.
Yeah. I would have run back already.
Yeah. Maybe he wants to preserve this area, and losing some HP is worth it, especially when your opponent has a grab in hand, trying to advance upon you. Amazing discipline, actually. I would have stepped back. He would have got me.
Yeah, I would have stepped back too.
Yeah, he definitely mixed us both up. That was an L for both of us. Good job, WeenieWhistle. That was really nice. But Wintegral definitely expected it and played well around that option, and now it's going to get rewarded for it immediately. Oh, and it's going to get a mega rewarded for it. It's over. Game 2, pack it up. Very nice, Wintegral. Ooh, and the game gets more serious with this theme. Oh man, these themes are all about. Okay, I do like the idea of going for this option first turn because there are ice panels all over the place and they're kind of inconvenient. So why not get rid of them at least for... Oh wait, I thought that was Element Man. That's Dutch Man. Whoops.
Oh, no problem. Wait, but I'm sorry. Did the beat get taken away yet, or was that cut it?
That's a good question. Actually, I think. Oh, it was a TFC. It was a TFC. Okay, that makes.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I really like the discipline here. Not just firing off this anti-damage. This area grab in the hand, waiting patiently to see what the opponent does. Throwing down one now. Gets countered though. But ooh,
Maybe
did you forget?
Maybe these builds do kind of counter each other. I'm not sure anymore.
Did you forget I had a Sword of Darkness?
For 400, it seemed like as soon as Wintegral got hit by it, he remembered, oh right, this is Dark Spirit, I better back off.
Yeah, I should probably step back, maybe. Yeah, going for the double recover doesn't seem like a horrible option here, especially if you're electing to camp forward, which means you at least know by one of them. Oh, tried to sneak in that charge shot right at the end there, but WeenieWhistle was able to dodge it very well there.
Look at these poison panels go. Ooh, I think Wintegral probably would have wanted to camp back row for that to avoid any possible big eyes.
Yeah, but the Recover 300 will give you back some HP, so it's not a huge disadvantage, but it is rather annoying.
Actually, I think Wintegral should also be camping the middle row because Weenie can't actually stand there.
Yep, that's true. I think camping the center row is advantageous, but Dark Sword is still in hand, and you don't want to take 400 damage from a Dark Sword for no reason. Oh, counter hit! Not enough time to get a charge shot in there, though. That Dark Sword is scary, and there are the Buster Shots, making those swamp panels for WeenieWhistle here and pressuring your opponent to stay back. Ooh, Otenko. Now, Otenko's a really interesting chip here. Otenko, over time, will buff up a battle chip by a maximum of 50 points. So you could potentially get Kernel Force plus 50 from Otenko being in play, or even Meteor Knuckle plus 50. Yeah, that's extra spicy.
I think it would have been a better idea to put that Otenko in the back of their own row because Weenie has no immediate way of dealing with it otherwise.
Yeah. And it can be easily P-shotted away.
Oh, this could be spicy. B!
B! Oh, yeah!
He's having a feast tonight.
Oh, yeah, good boy! B like, is that a Giga Class battleship? I'll take that. Yo, I hate that bird, bro. Yo, I hate that bird. Wintegral was feeling it, was getting real good there for a second. This Meteor Knuckle about to hurt. It's time to eat. Oh my gosh. You gotta have it though. Beat is so important for exactly moments like this. Imagine getting smashed up by Meteor Knuckle ×2 just because, you know, they had it. No, Beat protects you from that. You gotta play it around that, you know? You must give it instead of just take it. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I like the idea of going for that Erase Man there, but the movement wasn't in his advantage. Actually, going to the front row would have been way better.
This Aquaman's gonna hurt.
Oh, on ice, it's gonna be a freeze too. Click, 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 click. Oh,
So
got one.
I think it's finally about time for Wintegral to use that bug fix, right? 'Cause-
I would
never
assume
mind.
so. Oh, there it is. Wow.
Along with that uninstall.
Uninstall. Unfortunately, can't be taken in the same hand here. Oh, it can. There is a machine gun in hand. Oh yeah, I just take those. Nah, no life for it. We just. Oh. Okay. Anti-damage does goes up. Okay, but the Buster Gun will be able to deal with it relatively easily. No Wind Dragon in hand either, so it's gonna be a little tough for WeenieWhistle to deal with it, especially since they've opted to go into SoulXCross. There's no Dark Sword to threaten the removal of that aura, so it's gonna be a little tough for him now. And Area Gap does come down here. I almost wish this. I wish that we didn't go for Elect now. Oh, he also had a dragon in hand too. That's tough. That's really tough. The uninstall in hand with the machine gun too will immediately get rid of this trap and whatever super armor you had left. Oh no, he's gonna avoid it all and do 130 times 3. Very nice. WeenieWhistle, all you have to do is walk forward and you'll avoid. Oh no, there's no super armor,
nice.
so you'll avoid all of it. This is really bad. Anti-damage will be triggered here.
Ooh, if we get the wood here.
Nice. Wood does come down. We'll get a decross as well, but now you give your opponent access to Dark Sword once again. And there's nothing you can do to dodge it. Oh wow, the poison barrel!
Oh! No,
Yes.
that was poison. Wintegral
Yes.
has undershirt. It was poison.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Undershirt just gets eviscerated because of the poison under his feet. It's gone. There is no way to stop that. Oh my gosh, yikes, that was crazy. Yo, too elusive in YouTube chat. I feel like that's an attack on me. He says, when bringing your shirt wasn't enough. He had the shirt, he had the shoes, but still was denied service. Ooh, nice. I like the choice of using the charge shot to throw the ice cube in the back row there. It's gonna make it really awkward to move around. I mean, unless you break it for your opponent. I mean,
Yeah, now it's gone. Also, I think the fact that Weenie went into Charge Cross means that Weenie just didn't have any area that turn.
once again, coming out of here, just taking away an option. Oh,
Wait, we have Spoutman SP at 2 times on Charge Cross?
yo, WeenieWhistle, bring your defense, please. Please bring a defense first. WeenieWhistle, you're listening to me, right? Right, Weenie?
It's a good thing to know that when your opponent is in 2 times state, either in anger or in full cust, you probably want to bring some sort of defense on the first as your first chip. There it is.
Oh!
There it is.
Where's your HP? Where? I don't see it. I don't see your HP anymore. No. Oh, the poison seed. It's not enough. Oh, he got 300 HP back. Okay, not bad. Had the hindsight to bring in a recover at that turn. Jeez, what damage? Times 2 spout.
The fact that we didn't
Firebody.
see any, the fact that we didn't see any defenses on from Weenie that turn tells me that Weenie just didn't draw any defenses, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Like, the first thing you want to think of when your opponent is in times 2 at the end of a turn is, yeah, I'm just gonna bring some defense. I'm not gonna just give you that for free, but if you don't draw it, that's an L. And we see what happens when you don't draw defense.
Yeah, this is a very early turn, so it's understandable that you can just get unlucky and not draw your defenses this early on.
Especially as a Greyguard player, there's no dust to sift through that folder and kind of set up what you want to do here. Even if you were in Valzar, there was nothing you can do about it. It was the first turn. Yikes.
I think it is
Nice,
a good
nice.
idea. I think it's a good idea to start just throwing away chips to get some damage in.
Yeah, I
That
agree.
low.
2 hits from a beast charge will be more than enough to seal the game away.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I think chip charging was the best choice.
Yeah. Also, I think having Navi was a little more of a threat than putting on the anti-damage at that exact moment.
Maybe Wintegral meant to chip charge it and accidentally pressed let go of the button early, which happens very often when you're in Beast Out. You have to be very careful with how your Beast charges are going too, because sometimes just accidentally letting go or just pressing a button will just make you use the chip instead. Oh, nice. Got the uninstall with the Heat Dragon there.
Yeah, that's true. It is very possible to just accidentally use your...
I love that. Okay. That was very smart, but unfortunately there was just too much time. That was a tough match. Really well played to both players, but Wintegral just happened to edge it out at the very end there.
Oh, actually, in chat on YouTube also actually says the opposite of what we've been saying, and says that it was actually quite it was very, in fact, very very it was very much a waste that the defenses were used to just attack with the beast out judge shot.
I think it's interesting. You can go both ways with it, right? You don't guarantee that you're going to be able to lock down a bunch of damage, but in that moment, I don't necessarily disagree with throwing away those defenses, because you could have just put on a ton of pressure in a moment where your opponent is so low on HP, so it's going to force them to think differently. But
Yeah,
the fact that they could have come back, especially with chip recovery being a thing.
we
Yeah.
also
Oh,
doesn't
wait.
have chip recovery because
Yeah,
they're playing
that's
Dark
true.
Mega Man. Yeah, it was very. I think it was very difficult for them to come back in that situation.
Yeah, I think it comes down to a preference of playstyle, or in the moment, what do you think you need to do in order to get this win, in order to solidify a victory, right? And in that moment, I can't say I disagree with the option to just go ahead and do some damage, but
Yeah, I can feel
who
that.
knows what could have happened, you know? Yeah. Well, that was that match. And there's another one right around the corner. This time being playerzero versus WeenieWhistle. Oh, more WeenieWhistle. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we have playerzero here today. Man, this build is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Twisty and Remobit is a very interesting card. It gives you leg body, and it also gives you 80 HP. Oh man, amazing, right? Well, there's more. You get the Buster Crack Shot. Now, this is what's really important about this NCP, right? And this is the reason why you use it. Hypothetically, if you uninstall your opponent, especially if they're a Greyguard player, they no longer have air shoes on equipped. So every Buster Shot you throw out will crack the panel underneath them. Now, when that cracked panel is, you step off of it, it's a hole. And we're doing this consistently, which means over time, you will eventually trap yourself if you are not moving carefully. Or you can just stand there and take the procs of the Buster Bug and take 100 damage per shot, potentially. It's a really, really nice strategy to go for, and it's one that we see quite often.
This build scares me very much. Buster Bug is scary. It's very, very scary, especially as Greyguard. The second you get uninstalled, it can feel like it's over. Before the match is ended, it can just feel like it's over.
Yeah, man, it's very deliberating, you know? Like, okay, so think about it. you don't have to set up either. He has attack 10 thanks to Snake Arm, and thanks to Needler, and thanks to Miney, and that one, the 2 attack plus ones in his Navicuss. So that means he doesn't have to wait for Buster Ups. He has attack 10 from the get-go. All he needs is bug fix, and everything's online.
Yeah, he just has to dig out that bug fix as quickly as possible. But even landing that uninstall also isn't too difficult with attack 10 and Tengu Cross, because you can get rid of all the defensive options and just sort of make sure it hits.
Yeah, especially if you attach the uninstall to a machine gun. So basically what's happening here is that you're invalidating 2/3 of ways you can defend against the uninstall, because machine gun is going to break through anti-damage if you have it, or any kind of trap that you have up. And the Buster will deal with any kind of barrier, and Tengu will deal with Aura almost immediately. So it's a really tough time to actually avoid the machine gun unless you get a TFC and you see it coming out immediately, or if you're playing really carefully with your movement by camping your top row to make sure you don't get clipped as it comes up from the bottom. So it's gonna be really rough, especially if PZ's camping his own top row and throwing out buster shots. You're gonna be inclined to not stand there. So obviously you're gonna go down, and as soon as that happens, boop boop, there's the machine gun.
I think one last thing I kind of have in mind for this matchup, actually, just in general, is I think arguably if playerzero gets everything online, I think in the time that it takes for Weenie to charge up their charge shot, playerzero will probably already have done more damage than the Dark Sword.
Yeah. Yeah, that's scary to even think about it. In a matter of like 6 stocks, you could probably do anywhere between 200 to 600 damage, depending on your luck. And we all know that PZ is not one that you should gamble with.
Yeah, he very often just starts up with bug fix, uninstall.
PZ, I swear if this game 1 you start off with bug fix in your hand, I'm calling the cops. Let's roll the tape. Roll the tape.
Okay, he didn't get it.
Alright.
He's running L code in this folder. He's running L instead of G, so he has access to the Elect Dragon and the Bubble Stars in order to make sure that the Elect Dragons hit.
Also double damage on the combo too, because of the aqua property the bubbles give you while you're bubbled. So that's really interesting. I guarantee one of these matches, PZ is going to start with bug fix in hand game 1, like turn 1 rather. WeenieWhistle just throws one out there and gets a swamp. Nice, nice.
But why didn't PZ use the aura there?
It's a power move, so you take it to the face, and then your opponent just goes, he didn't even care about my attack.
Okay. What? Is this desynced? What's going on? Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm lost for words. Oh, PZ meant the TFC, he says. In YouTube chat.
But even then, they could have used the life aura and just sat on that holy panel.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have. That's not what he did though.
Alright. Yeah. I can't argue with that.
Dark Sword is 400 damage though, right? So even if you're standing on the life aura, the holy
right.
it's gonna be eviscerated. Yeah,
correct. I do believe PZ will have the time to step back here to dodge his Dark Sword.
Ooh, nice! Right at the end there. Oh, the 100 from that pesky boomer, or P-shot rather. Nice, I really like that. Oh, I really like that!
That's good,
Oh,
yeah.
that was hot! There's no escape. You're with me now. This is your life now. Oh, no.
Alright, this is a strategy, right? The holy panel is here for this.
He broke it.
And now
I love that. He broke it. He was like, I got this charge shot though. Oh man. Okay, so are we gonna see a Tengu here? I think you kind of have to.
Yeah. But PZ already got their bug fix. I don't think staying in dust is an issue anymore.
Yeah. You already have the value from that, and you have the Bubble Star combo in hand chilling. It's gonna be a pretty good turn for PC if you can get these off. Ooh, another area grab. Oh, the back row fanfare! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, the PC! Your life is over.
Oh wait, wait, no, I think Weenie should not have done that. They should have just taken they should have just used the ducks out there. That would have done 800.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Nice. Anti-Navi's not gonna save you. Oh, no. 800 damage to the face. Oh, and another 400. That was 1200 damage in one turn by one charge shot. Holy cow.
Still hasn't drawn any area.
PZ. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, PZ. I take it back. You can draw bug fix turn 1 next game. It's okay.
Right. There's no area chips in this folder. That's right. It's only some revenges, I believe, and maybe a judge.
Hold on a second. That Bowser did a lot of damage. Oh.
That's going to do a lot of damage.
Oh. That's right. That was an anti-Navi and not a defense.
Oh, okay. So I don't know how much MB revenge is, grab revenge, but usually you would try and tag one with an area grab or something else cheap to hope that it comes out earlier. It's very unfortunate that it didn't come up.
I think you can even tag Judge with area grab as well, Judgment Star, just to make sure you get them together. Maybe reg a Wintegral so you could guarantee the area back as well, but that's not what PC was going for here, unfortunately. 3 framed on the anti-damage there. That was interesting.
There comes the area grab.
Ooh! Oh no! Oh! Okay, Life Force is at least gonna protect you. Can you get the rush bait? Okay, rush bait happens. You do lose the aura though. Is there enough time to get out a second Dark Sword? Is now oh no!
Oh no!
Okay, he still gets it, but he would have had enough time for a second slash. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh, the uninstall is in hand.
Uninstall is huge versus Dark Mega Man because what happens now is the removal of super armor means you can actually get in a chance to maybe make the opponent flinch with something like a Light Dragon or a Charge Shot, even. And getting them to flinch is gonna protect you from taking 400 damage. Oh, the Light Dragon will do a double here thanks to the Bubble Star's course. Not TFC to the barrier there. That was interesting.
Oh, okay, so because of all those holes, Judgment wouldn't have actually taken that area back.
That's true. That's true. Oh, and the swamp panels! And you gotta stand there! That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Oh, and there goes the area back. So now PZ just has to take this. I mean, Weenie is unable to hit their Dark Swords for a little bit.
Yeah. So this is where panel grab would definitely be really valuable. Now you have to think of the mindset. You're about 1k HP difference, maybe 1100 even. And do you go into a cross to get value out of charge shots again, or do you opt to stay Dark Mega and have area grabs? It's the former for now, and goes for the charge shot, connects, but takes some damage in return. Not sure if that was the right play there.
Yeah, I'm very unsure about that play as well. Oh no! Yeah, Navi's gonna come into play.
1, 2, 390 damage here from that ground man, taken away from Andy Nabby. Nice. Great patience here. Now you can mind game PC into stepping upward into the poison, which he does.
Well, he didn't have. playerzero didn't have a choice. They were uninstalled. Were they not uninstalled? Hold on.
Yeah, they're uninstalled right now. So he was standing on a normal panel. He could have stayed there and actually either forced the mind game of making WeenieWhistle step up, or move up himself. But going, oh, that was so smart. WeenieWhistle going into slash. Anti-damage won't save you.
Why do you think that was smart? That
It was smart to go into slash.
But their charge shot is Dark Sword.
Yeah, no, it's really smart here because you get rid of the option of elect, right? You get back your range.
Right. They were in elect. Okay, yeah. Now I follow.
Oh, 1 HP, yeah. Ooh, it was looking really close, but...
Yeah, without chip recovery.
Okay, it said battle 1 start. It probably desynced into the game 3, so they probably reset it and are using this match now to finish it off, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Twitch chat, PZ is actually saying that they had 2 different desyncs, so yeah, that makes a lot of sense here. Charge shots are doing so much for PZ right now, disrupting the entire flow of movement.
Oh, okay. So I think one thing we actually haven't touched on is the fact that there's no full cust in this folder. This is one of the things that we decided that I mentioned to him, and he will be that I believe he's changing for the next cycle, but. In the YouTube chat, his question is, what strategy is he using? Is playerzero using?
Okay, so it's mostly just you going for twisty and trying to lock the opponent down for some free damage off of the buster shot. It's kind of similar to the base BX mod card, right? In that regard, but I think base BX kind of does it a bit better, because of the widespread shots you get. But, well, in this build you get a lot of other things, like Totem, for instance.
Yes, that was the biggest thing. The chip recovery is huge.
Yeah, this is a really tough spot for PZ, but you do have access to Judgment and Wintegral in hand. So taking the Judgment first would probably... He threw away Judgment. Oh, okay. He gets another one. All right. That was lucky.
Well, I think even Ame in chat says that if you're trying to play a Buster Bug build, you want to be throwing as many chips as you can into the dust shoe. And I think perhaps that was just the idea at the time, the goal, to just throw out more chips. I actually don't think I understand why PZ went into SoulXCross here. Spout.
Maybe to deny a fire cross, which could happen, I think. But also it does have some good DPS on those start shots.
I think the other thing that I'm okay, so while that is true, I think the other natural thing for the opponent to be doing here is that once you kind of so usually once you get the impression that your slash cross is no longer going to be effective against your opponent, it's very common for people to just go into a luck cross next as your next course of attack. That's also why I was a little confused about the SoulXCross decision.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense too. I don't know. He will get some value from it though here with the bubble star.
Yeah, it can be charged, and it's very likely that this unstall will hit.
Nice. Gets the erase man, will be able to get the convergence here. The chip charge is really fast. Oh, doesn't go for it. Okay, I like this actually. He's going for a interruption here on the charge shot.
Wait, what?
What are we doing? Oh, there it is. Nice. Nice. That was so smart. Okay, so what happened here, right, is PC decided that the area was in his advantage because there were 2 holes in front of himself. So he forced WeenieWhistle into a position of playing around them. Once they cleared, going for the bubble star is better here because that means we can deny another charge shot by throwing out that bubble star, potentially. So he was using the area to his advantage as long as he possibly could.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I can see that.
Judgment will grab back some area here, but is it enough? Tomahawk Man has to be enough to force his opponent out, but being down on life, it doesn't give a really good incentive.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like playerzero has a way of getting Weenie off of the area.
Oh.
What?
He steps back? Wow,
Oh, no.
It was enough.
Well, okay, HP-wise, I think that was arguable. You can definitely argue for that, I think. Looks like Bugfix is finally here. Finally decided to show up.
Oh, at 1 HP. Excellent. Just when I needed it. Amazing value. Yo, hold on. That's an anti-recovery in hand. There are recovers in that folder for Dark Mega. Yo, are we going to see anti-recovery kill for game 3? Hold on. Okay, I'm the man.
Wait,
we'll come out here.
That was 1. So it's very likely that Weenie has the second in their folder, in their hand right now.
Okay, Double B's is doing a lot of damage here. Okay. Bugfix.
Whoa.
All right. Fanfare comes down. Okay, is there another recover? Do you have it? This is nearing the end here. 140 to 160. Holy panel. Okay. Okay.
Holy panel really went.
Oh, it's close. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah. Now I guess plus the bug. Yeah, there's no way. The last thing, no, that was rough. But I think that was a very good game from Weenie, actually. I don't know what I expected, but that was way better played than I thought it would actually turn out to be.
Absolutely. I think both players played out of their mind. They're going for 1,200 damage in 1 turn, thanks to the use of Dark Sword, decrossing Tengu, and getting a charge shot right after that. That was insane. Oh, big damage. All right, that being said, it is time to move on to the next round. This time we are seeing Wintegral again. Oh, it's me versus SoulXCross. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, it's you two.
Yes, it is us. It is I, the SoulXCross. All right. So my build is actually pretty fun. I don't think this is a super serious build, but it does push out like some obscene amounts of damage. We do have Nightmare there for that humor proc ability. Trying to go for those ×2s. Like a ×2 Gregor is nothing to scoff at. ×2 Spoutman is even just as much painful. I don't know. They all do damage. ×2 Wood Dragon, ×2 Heat Dragon. It's a lot of damage. But the real reason we have this folder here with the Searchman is so we can get that great yo-yo, baby.
Oh right, this isn't. Oh right, I kept thinking. I was so convinced that you had brought the base BX folder, but no, this is the program advanced yo-yo folder. I see now.
Yeah.
I see now. But the entire time I was like, all right, he got base BX. Got it.
Yeah, I do play base BX quite a lot. It's my favorite my favorite mod card to use in this format. Only because, you know, the programs that base gives is really good, and it has nothing to do with anything else. It's just that, you know, it has a lot of value in what it gives for you, you know? So that being said, I definitely think that going for a great yo-yo is really fun. If you get a humor proc on it, it's 1200 damage. 600 normally. It's crazy damage, especially if you get it uninstall and your opponent has no super armor. So once they get hit by it, they kind of get shredded up by the whole thing. It's pretty gross.
Well, okay, so since you were both using, I'm assuming that area. This is going to be a very strong area fight, because you both want to be able to force your opponent into a small amount of area to just hit your opponent with charge shots. It looks like.
Yeah, it's gonna be really intense in terms of trying to maintain area value, and I think he actually has me on in terms of area. Oh, actually, no. We have about the same. We both have 5 area grabs. We both have Judgment. We both have a grab revenge. Oh, I don't even have a grab revenge. But look at that. Yeah, so he does have me on that. Oh, wait, he doesn't play grab revenge either. Ooh. Yeah, this was a tough fight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was a really tough fight.
Oh, I think I don't really have much else to say. I'd like to see how this goes, so if we could go on to the match, it'd be great.
I have to say, I'm very happy that we are getting the POV from Wintegral here, because I do not have the sound mod at all, and it's pretty sad.
Oh yeah, I know. I want this. This is unrelated to the match, but earlier this week, Wintegral mentioned that. I don't know if you noticed, but I think I think this was before he updated the folders for their setup, and because of that, if you use your invisible, Rush doesn't activate. And the reason he didn't notice that Rush wasn't in his bolt it wasn't in his Navicust is because he has another two block yellow piece in his Navicust, and he couldn't read it, or rather he didn't pay attention to read it. What other 2-piece yellow block program do you think there is?
I don't know, actually. Oh, he has
Slip Runner.
Oh,
he has Slip Runner in there, so it's not actually Rush. You can use your invisible just fine. It's not actually Rush.
Yeah, I was thinking really hard in this moment. So it took a long time for me to think about my turn.
What were you thinking about?
I have no idea. I'm down on the HP. I wasn't feeling too happy about my life. And then this happened. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
That was a good anti-damage from you. I mean,
Yeah,
from Integral. Integral.
Yeah. It denied everything from that Gregar, unfortunately. Yeah, I did try to go for like an area grab. I don't know. Maybe he would force a TFC, but that didn't happen. Ended up taking that ground man anyway.
Oh no, that was like 3 misses in a row.
Yeah, I don't know. I was off with these shots, man. It was not working out.
Oh no! Oh, who was the host here? That's my question now.
I don't remember. I think it was Wintegral, but it definitely wasn't like latency at all. I was killing myself actually. Like, you know, I missed those. Those are my fault, 100%. Bruh. No value at all from these charge shots right now. I'm surprised that he didn't go down with these area grabs as early. Ended up stepping back and losing out on area instead. Nice Delta!
Nice
Ray
Delta Ray.
match.
I love the idea of, because of my charge shot, they're going to cap the middle. Better put in Delta Ray into this folder. I love that so much. It's so big brain.
They have to deal with it. Like, they know it's there too, because we do play with open setups. But are you just gonna really sit there and take 130 every time, you know? To be fair, I was missing like every shot ever this round. So was there really any pressure ever?
I'm sure Wintegral wanted to at least respect it.
That's true. No reason to take a 130 if you don't have to. But you could take 260 instead, you know? No big deal. I waited that time. Yeah, I was like, I'm not missing this dude to leg. But this was dumb.
I'm so glad that you're basically commenting over this. Like, nice.
Oh yeah, I got a hit. Nice.
I think Wintegral could have just cut in for those for that bug fix there.
Yeah, he definitely could have. Damn, those P shots hurt so much. Yikes.
How much attack does he have?
Too much. I can't even tell. It was just hurting. See, this is the power of chip heal actually, because chip heal allows you to just gain momentum so quickly, even though you're like low on HP. As long as you have chip heal and undershirt, you can survive so much.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really amazing to see how much chip heal actually changes for this format.
I have to stall out so much of this turn, and it's a slow gauge turn. Now it really just depends on my movement.
Yeah. Oh, you have the barrier. You'll make it to next turn for sure. Oh, never mind. I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
So in this situation, right, I think going for barrier was always the best play because it forces you to charge shot, which means you're not pressing B button. And that is still time I'm buying to get to the next turn. And that was the only way I could think about it. I was like, I have to do this. Oh boy. Yeah, oh, the wind wreck!
Oh yeah, it's over. Okay, but what?
Oh.
If you, I was so certain that was over. But I mean, it's possible. It's possible to only get 2 hits, right?
Yeah, it was. I was praying on it. I swear I was. I was like, 2 hits, please. I'm in the center. Please. Oh my goodness. knock its knuckles. I don't like Sonic, I don't chuckle. Oh my gosh.
Oh, good.
You know, this is interesting. In contrast of Thiago waiting to regain sight to go for any attacks, he opted to just use count there. I kind of see that in a new light now. Like, is it the best part of the strategy, or is it the great idea to wait it out and make sure your opponent doesn't have anything crazy while you're blind, you know?
I think it's possible that Wintegral just hasn't experienced their opponent being invincible or invisible while they're blind. The more I've experienced my double beast going away to someone being invisible or being invincible, the more I've thought, you know, I don't think I'll do this ever again.
I've done it too.
Oh, okay. Looks like they're just gonna take over that invisible there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the right choice, but I'm not necessarily in a perfect position either. So
I think this is a fine play because typically when you are above on HP, it's generally alright to be holding your defenses in your first chip and just wait.
Yeah. Especially since the area does not favor me at all, right? This +1 area actually makes it so I can't technically hit their front row, and it gives them 2 panels to camp as opposed to 1 panel to camp with my charge shot, right? So it's a really bad position for me right now.
Yeah, so you have to just, honestly, at this point, I think I would have crossed or something else. Ooh,
Yeah.
that spout man is a lot.
Yeah. Crossing would have been good, huh? Might not have taken the times 2 for, spout man there.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't happening. The thing is just I think Gregor's crosses are so powerful. I don't know how much your attack is though. That might have been a deciding factor for you to not cross.
I do have attack 5.
Oh, you do? Okay,
I do,
yeah. I think at this point, yeah, you just gave up on the shovel, on your circle gun there.
Yeah. I mean, the way I'm playing this is probably really bad, but I really want Searchman for value. So the thought process is like, can I just be Searchman, please? I want to.
Yeah. You've gone through the trouble of installing the mod card. You want to use the charge shot.
I'm not giving up on you, Searchman. But at some point, I think I do make a decision to cross, but I don't know if I did in this game. That might been another match. But going into Electros probably is the better play. So people who are watching, I think giving up the charge shot for something that can guarantee a hit is just better.
Oh, still holding the defense. But I mean, with this much of a lead, I think it is a good idea to just hold on to your defenses like that.
Yeah, I have to camp them. I'm so low on HP right now. 1900 to 750. I'm hurting right now.
Ooh, that bubble's really putting in work.
So much work.
Oh, that was
Times here, yo-yo. Yes, sir. And just like that, the HPs are evened up.
Okay, I think that was about time for Wintegral to start using the defenses, because now that the HP is this close, it's not really an advantage anymore.
In a matter of return, it's crazy to see just how much can change, right?
Yeah, I mean, with ×2, anything can change.
Anything can change. And there go the defenses from Wintegral here. Actually bringing them in is really smart. I read a downward movement. I read it, and I just didn't get it. Oh, I was so mad.
I think Wintegral needs to use that defense soon. What is he waiting for? Oh, I mean, it must have been a predict. Okay, there you go.
Yes. Yes. I mean, he had the anti-damage anyway, so it's not like I was ever going to get down that Aquaman, but it was smart for him to camp those defenses. Or else he would have took those ×2 Aquaman damages, that would have been too much.
But I think they also could have. I think the issue now is that their chip, they haven't gone through much of their folder since they waited a gazillion turns. Yeah. Ooh, got the Understall.
Understall is particularly bad for Gregor because you don't have shoes or ways to get them back ever. But a decross, not a decross, getting rid of the bubble here is actually really good for me because it was doing so much for me, my opponent.
Ooh, you got the air here for it too.
Yeah, nice. I'm chilling. Yeah. I was thinking really hard. I was thinking so hard.
What was that? Wait, did you have any chips in your hand, or what happened?
I can't answer that.
Oh, okay. But okay, usually when the custom stalls for that long, it's usually a sign that someone is holding on to their chips.
I mean, when Wintegral was holding on to his anti-damage there, he could have gone ahead and did something. Okay, at this point, I've used low gauge. I was holding Delta Ray in hand, and I was deciding if there would be an opportunity to use it, but he had the defense, and I kind of predicted it, so I kind of threw away Delta Ray in the end.
Oh, you threw away Delta Ray?
Yeah.
I mean, in this situation, they're not camping middle, so I guess that's understandable. The one time to use it. I mean, that's fair. I fall for that all the time as well, but...
Times 2, Wintegral.
Oh yeah, there it is, there it is. Yeah, I mean, I think... It was... I don't know, I think Wintegral probably held on to the defenses a little too long. You fall that low, I think it's about time to start getting things moving.
I think because he had such a sizable life lead, it kind of made the match, or maybe made him think like it was a little safer to just kind of play the way he wanted to, as opposed to the way he probably should have. I don't know. I can't really make that call. I'm not sure exactly what Wintegral was thinking about in that moment, but I think if he used his defenses a little bit better, he would have definitely just crushed me. It was a blowout for sure. But here we go, game 3.
Also, I think that was an interesting decision to not take the Judge Man, because they had both Judge Man. They had both Judge Man and Area Grab, and they decided not to take the Judge Man. I forget if you're beat, but I think it would have been a better decision to wait for some of your area grabs before they started to take out their area grabs themselves.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very area focused matchup.
Speaking of area, I do lock down an area grab of my own, but just barely missed the erase man there. Definitely wanted that conversion. Unfortunate.
Looks like both sides getting an uninstall that turn. Both sides getting a ground man SP this turn.
I was laughing so hard at this moment.
Are you me?
Oh my goodness. No, we actually played this match in call, so it was really funny. We were just cracking up the whole time. It was awesome.
Wait, take the judgment. You want your area back, please.
No, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He don't need
Okay,
that.
hopefully he takes it back. Yeah, that's Toyota. Yeah. Okay, good. Now they can wait on this in case you have another area grab.
I think that is actually really smart to do.
What is?
No, holding on.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. See, that's what I was waiting for. At some point, you're going to want to put an area, but it is true that Wintegral is uninstalled, so they are unable to step on any holes or step in the middle. It was a good game. It was nice knowing you, Wintegral.
Oh no, he alive. He alive.
Okay,
Yes,
but
sir,
how
he
long?
alive. I don't know.
Uninstalled 1 HP. I don't know how this can turn out. Wintegral does have the defenses though. They have the opportunity to at least ball up in the defense, and I believe you have used your erase man already.
Yeah, Erasement is definitely whipped. I need to somehow clear out this last shot, but I will not be able to, I don't think, because he's flashing. I don't know if there's something in my folder that would allow me to pierce invisible like that. Maybe Judgment?
Oh yeah. I thought maybe you were just joking around and there was like a Gundel soul in your folder. I don't know if there was. I don't know if I have any options for this. Like, what could I possibly do? Oh no! Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Well, he makes it back to 41, which is actually a showcase of how good that chip recovery is.
Oh, that's a fine trade.
Ow.
Yeah, there was
Now
no way
we
out of that.
That was a very, very tough match. Thank you for the match, Wintegral. That was a lot of
Thank you
fun.
for the match, for submitting that match.
Yeah, it was really good. He had an amazing game 1, man. Oh, my head was spinning after that first game.
You seem kind of out of it, I'll admit. Especially with that ground man right into the face.
I don't think I crossed a single time in that game. I definitely kept Search Man the whole time.
Yeah, I think, well, I mean, I don't blame you. I think especially sometimes when you're playing mod cards, it can feel like you don't want to cross at all, which is a very understandable mindset. But I think in that situation, it probably would have been, at least in round 1, it probably would have been the better decision to cross at some point.
Yeah, I definitely think it's wrong to hold on to the base, man, because if you get decrossed or if you go into beast out, you'll get back that ability eventually anyway. So it's like I probably should have gone for cross. And if the takeaway here is to use your resources effectively, and I definitely didn't do that. But when Tegro played very well, I think he definitely made some mistakes, but overall, I think he played very well.
He played very patiently.
Yes.
That was some of
Oh,
the most patience I've ever seen, actually.
yes.
Even
I agree so much because every time I wanted to go for something, he had the answer and he was just chilling there. Like, oh, nah, I just won't get hit by Gregor ×2. Except for that last game, unfortunately.
except for the last game, yeah.
All right. On to the next round. Who do we have next?
Next up, we've got playerzero versus Wintegral again. It's like it's
It's the Wintegral Day special, yo.
this is practically Wintegral's stream.
Yeah. All right, we've already seen both these players before. Right now, we're going to see how exactly playerzero is going to match up against the area grabs in the folder. Of course, he also has Judgment in the folder as well. PZ does have access to his own Judgment and Judgment SP, and there is also a Grab Revenge C in there as well. So there will be some ways to combat against that. So Wintegral is going to have to play these area grabs very carefully, very specifically, in order to gain value off of that Tengu.
Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this, Navy Cust?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, number opener is a very attractive looking Ivy Cust. It just fits perfectly.
Number open?
Number open, yeah. What?
So-
I mean, wow. If only I were looking at the right sheet.
Yo, let's go. We're good. We're here.
All right, cool.
We're here now. I was confused. Oh man, that
I'm
was
sorry. I'm back. I'm mentally back.
Yeah, playerzero gonna have a lot of DPS coming out from that Buster shot, and alongside the bug fix, it's gonna be really strong. It can actually out DPS Wintegral if he's not careful and if he can't lock down the area for it. But I don't think there's much else to say about this matchup. Both players playing Falazar, so I think using turns of Beast Out and Tengu after uninstall for Wintegral would be what's key about avoiding the traps from Twisty and Remobit. Otherwise, let's just hop into the match and see what happens.
I always have to notice, but playerzero does not have regs in this folder. I know. I think now the folder has. Oh, that wow.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, playerzero got the better trade there, I think.
Maybe, I don't know. It's not like he's still ending the turn with over 2,000 HP, you know?
Isn't he? Why'd you say that? I don't know. Ooh, this is great. This is great for Wintegral here.
Oh wow, this is actually a really bad situation. On top of poison, getting smacked up by this one drag. He needs to draw an option yesterday. Not tomorrow, not after breakfast, yesterday.
What? playerzero kept the anti-recovery. Is that really that important?
It's always important. It's always important.
Please, he threw out the anti-damage for it. I don't understand what the trade was for. I don't understand.
Do not question the mind that is PZ. He is of tougher stuff and higher mind.
Okay, this is an interesting way to try and fight this. Fight fire with fire.
Oh, Beat's gonna take away the element man there, but Erase Man will stop and deny the rest of that machine gun. What perfect timing, actually.
That machine gun may or may not have had that uninstall.
Oh, it did.
So if a sword chip can actually hit here, then it would actually be a lot of trouble for PZ here.
Yo, he really did take the anti-recovery. Yo, hold on. Hold on. Is there recover? There is no recover. Oh no, he does like to recover 300.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. It's in here. So but now. So now Wintegral knows it's not anti-damage. It can either be Navi or the recover.
Okay, but you know what? My prediction is that Wintegral is going to predict that it's anti-Navi, and he's going to go for the safe recover because he's so low on HP now at this point. Oh, no, never mind. He now knows it's for anti-recover.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's why he used it. Maybe that's why Wintegral used their Element Man there. Oh, those 2 hits.
Ooh, nice.
That was unfortunate for PZ there.
And the turn dropping down. Oh, it's anti-Navi! Can't TFC to that either! Wow!
Oh, now they have to carry over that Navi, unless they just give up on it.
I think he's giving up on it.
Wait, that was just a cross, wasn't it? A cross by itself? Nothing else on it?
Oh yeah, no, he that was a cross, so he does get to keep the chips. Yeah, you're right.
I wonder why they're going Tomahawk. Maybe to get the status card.
I think status card is actually pretty important here. Oh, guess not. Oh no.
Oh yeah, this is the situation. Now that Tengu's gone, their only way out of this is to get a wind rack in their folder, and I believe there's only one. Yeah, there's only one wind rack in playerzero folder. This is a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. We see the DPS from those Tengu charge shots coming out here. No access to Tengu. Life Aura is up. No access to Judgment. No wind rack. This is looking like a done deal. He's gonna have to camp those defenses and maybe. Oh, actually, this is doable still.
Yeah.
Hot Match does give you a shield, but you have to be decrossed to use it.
And 2 invisibles means that PZ might be able to make it through this turn.
Now, if the opponent makes a mistake and goes for something fire-related, PZ will be able...
PZ actually had that upward movement there. That was very good. To block that Otenko from being placed.
Anti-Navi! He stole it back!
Okay, but...
now he just needs a wind rack!
Yeah, all PZ needs out the wind rack.
There's the wind rack! And there it is! Okay, but this isn't over just yet. We don't know who's client or hosting the situation, so if you're hosting, the push will happen with the wind rack alone. But if you're client, the barrier will be the only thing that goes away. So let's see what happens. Okay, it does push him all the way back.
I actually didn't know that.
Slow Gates does make it up. I don't know if I would slow Gates in this situation. Your opponent definitely has a stronger Buster. Oh no, they both have Buster 100. Okay. PZ needs to get rid of this anti-damage first. There it is. It's gone. Nice. Now he's in the lead and invisible to counter this count here. Really excellent play from PZ in this situation. Oh, they literally end with the same amount of HP. That's crazy.
Wow, yeah, actually exactly the same amount of HP.
In YouTube chat, PZ says that the wind rack aura interaction only happens on a point-blank hit. I moved to avoid that, so I would get the push away.
Yeah, there's the combination to get that uninstall, and now it's just a matter of pushing B.
Oh, PZ's winning the trade! Don't gamble with PZ!
PZ has
do it!
PZ has the 10 attack though. I believe Wintegral only has 5. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, so I think PZ would have won that trade regardless.
Oh, I see.
But there's a hub batch, so now Wintegral at least has a chance to start moving around.
Nice. Will deal with one of these traps, but anti-damage is still in PZ's hands, so he can, in fact, defend another chip if Wintegral decides to go for it. Maybe Gregor is going to see play here. Both players really low on HP. It's now or never, Wintegral. Oh, and it seems to be never. Going on to the next game.
Yeah, I think once everything got set up, it was really hard to fight that with 10 attack. Ice, Aquaman SP, no B.
Oh,
no, there's B. It's
The
Tengu.
bird is in fact there.
Tengu Man comes, having the Tengu Man mod card also gives you B. So maybe they're going to wait for TFC. Like this one.
Oh no! He just did it! Oh, and of course he's gonna be able to get a charge shot follow up. Oh no, he's just gonna go for some Buster Procs! He does have attack 10 immediately, so this is gonna be a lot of damage.
Wait.
No TFC! Oh my gosh, he's done the bubble in the hole! Oh my gosh, and the counter hit! Oh, the counter hit, even though he's blind! That was amazing! PC gets up the anti-damage. Full gauge is in play as well. Wow, what an intense, crazy turn that was. Aquaman just did so much damage, and then of course the Buster Bug proccing as well. Oh, that was a great turn for PZ. And both players trading invisible immediately. No TFC for the grab revenge. Overwrap comes into play. And Rush is baited as well.
I kind of like how neither of us really mentioned the fact that Zeke drew a first turn bug fix again.
Oh, PZ, you tried to hide it from us. He didn't say nothing in chat either. Wow.
It's just so par for the course now that it's not a surprise.
I hate it here. Oh, perfect timing. Oh my gosh. Wow, PZ actually understanding the frame data of Bubbles, the bubble wrap there, and in time goes for the wind wrap to immediately disperse of it. Oh, that was insane. PZ, tell the truth. Did you know? Did you know it was coming back in that moment? I'm waiting for an answer.
Second beat. Oh, that was a big frame. Ooh, okay. Waiting for the invisible to window. Ooh,
oh, nice.
Judgment could have hurt.
Man. Yeah, it could have hurt so much. Oh, the accuracy! Hitting it right in the center to get the maximum value out of the machine gun! That was insane! Oh, yikes. There's almost 2,000 HP difference. 1,900 to be more exact. This is insane.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Double one
time? Oh, he's
okay.
going for the cross.
That's the easier one. That's the easier one. Oh no!
The anti recover. Wow.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it doesn't? Okay, so PZ says that the race does not actually give enough time for double offside, which I recall him saying that in the past as well.
So it was actually in his best interest to go for the cross slash instead to get 440 damage out of that shit. Oh, the Neo variable is just so good.
So juicy. So much damage.
Oh man, that was such a hype match, and there's still one more to go over. So let's get right into it with Master S1X versus WeenieWhistle. All right, man. It's been a long day.
This is the last one.
You know, we're almost there.
We're almost there? Okay.
Oh my god.
This is the build that had the opener. I apologize for earlier, but this is it. This is the one where I was like, this is the build that I saw. My bad.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about Number Open.
Number Open is the biggest program, Navicuss program in the game, and it gives you a full 10 chips to select from in your cust.
Not 8, not 9, 10 of them things. That's 1/3 your hand, 1/3 your entire deck in your hand in the first turn. That is ridiculous. But what's even more interesting is that he's actually comboing it off with Gridman. Now, Gridman is an interesting mod card, right? Let me see.
Oh, this is an interesting build. I didn't actually play Master S1X this entire cycle.
I'm trying to search it up, and it's not letting me. I think it's busted.
Gridman is like 20% HP, slow gauge, super armor or something.
Oh, it's slow gauge with super armor. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Now,
yeah,
this
Gridman's
is
really
interesting.
popular.
Yeah. It doesn't give any buster stats, does it?
Nope. Oh, but it gives Undershirt. So it's 25 HP. Yeah, 25% HP. It gives an additional 25% HP, slow gauge, super armor, and Undershirt.
I love how it mentions slow gauge as if it's some kind of like debilitating thing to have. Like, oh man, but the negative is you have slow gauge. Oh, that sucks, doesn't it? Can't get to those tips. Like, no, I want that. Like, please give me that. There's only positives on this chip. So for 48 MB, you only get straight positives. That's really good value. Wow. And to combo that off, we have going alongside Gridman, the Sparky or Shaky with Twins and Shell Geek. Now, what's interesting here is that Twins gives you chip recovery of 20, but it allows you to maintain the normal body, right? But he's also playing Shell Geek. So that should give you Aqua Body, right? He has Aqua Body here.
Wait, is it actually? I wonder why they went Twins then.
I'm not sure. Maybe because you definitely could have got Totem out of this, right?
Yeah, and Totem also gives you an extra Mega Chip.
Yeah, but Sparky is actually really good here. I think that's a really excellent call. It gives you Float Shoes and Elect Body. Okay, so he has Elect Body, right? With
Yeah, it's
Float
Elect Body
Shoes.
right now.
But Sparky gives you HP minus 5%, which is also interesting. Oh, this is a very interesting build.
One last thing to know is I think is that? Yeah, so the program. Oh, there's 2 program advances in this folder. It's the Destroy Pulse and the Double Hero, and the Giga Chip is base.
I understand. So they made this folder specifically for me. That makes sense. I get it now.
Yeah, that you were in mind when they made this folder. That's their S1X. The S1X stands for SoulXCross.
The Soul Cross, bro. Yo, this is for you. Yo, roll the clips. Let's see what happens. I'm trying to see some Double Hero.
We have a double bot here.
Oh yeah, double VOD. So we get to see the POVs of both sides here. It's a little crazy at first, but it does allow for some really nice rewatchability. So you can definitely get a multiple look when we finally upload this to YouTube as well. So try to pay attention to maybe one side for now if it gets a little too confusing. But enjoy the show.
I will.
Fanfare is in hand. This is actually really interesting. Dropping Fanfare and camping this area right here allows you to completely avoid all the damage from, most of the damage from Double Beast here. Oh no, but beat!
This is actually a very terrible. Oh no! Oh wait, no.
Oh no!
They have the response for it. They have the response for it.
Oh my gosh! What is this game?
I think
Dark Sword.
I think if Master S1 if WeenieWhistle wait. Close?
So on the left-hand side is the point of view of S1X, and on the right-hand side is the point of view of
WeenieWhistle, right?
WeenieWhistle, correct. Yeah.
Okay, so I think if Master S1X did not have flow shoes, I think it's possible for them to have got steered in that position to block the area grab. It's because they would have moved a little bit faster with the ice.
Oh, the times 2 erasement. Oh, it will eat the barrier. Really fortunate to have that barrier right now. WeenieWhistle kind of lucked out. Area Grab does come down, but Dark Sword is completely immune to... Oh, well, not immune, but he stepped forward, so he didn't get grabbed back, I guess.
That Phantom was putting a lot of work in.
Yeah, it really is, especially since there is a rock cube in front of it. I see that WeenieWhistle thought about going down there to break the rock roof and to hit the opponent, but there's no reason to when that rock cube is defending your valuable asset right now. What is kind of messing him up, though, is the ice.
Yeah, when I saw WeenieWhistle have to find a way to get into that position he's currently in, I felt like he had a Pokemon ice puzzle moment. Wait, I can do this!
I need to break the snowball some way. Oh, this is what I can do.
he just solved the puzzle right then and there when he got into that position. This is how I'll hit him with my Dark Sword.
I get it now. Ooh, nice shield, but unfortunately the Life Aura will still be dissipated. Ooh, nice! Sneaking it in! Oh, the shield is so important here, and missing those means uncertain death. There goes the holy panels. Yikes.
Ooh, we have the ×2 base in hand.
Oh, but it's the Wintegral that's actually come down.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. Base doesn't hit in the whole area. Right now, he's...
Oh! Okay.
That was so big brain!
Okay.
Yo, that was insane! But the Life Aura is gonna defend WeenieWhistle here! Oh, dang, and misses on that back B again. Oh, and WeenieWhistle goes for that grab one more time.
This looks over.
It's not over. Oh, now it's over.
No, there's no chip recovery. Oh no, that was okay. I can't. No, I have to process which side is which. Yeah. There's twins. But there was no chips on the side of Master S1X, so there was no.
He'd have to play some insane footsies just to not die.
Yeah, that shield timing had to be spot on, otherwise that was not going to work out.
All right, trying to match fire with SoulXCross here. This is an interesting choice, I think. Area Grab does come out. There is a second one in hand, but I don't think WeenieWhistle actually cares about trading here. He wants to do 400 damage, and he will do it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
that was the correct play. That was the correct play.
Excellent movement there. Oh, man, that was really good. S1X is just on a different level right now. Baiting out the Dark Sword to sneak in his own charge shot. Nice, and get some damage. Barrier 2. Nice. Oh, and clears the barrier by the end of the turn. Oh, there's base. Please just lock this base down.
Okay, it could happen.
I mean, I don't think WeenieWhistle went for a defense. Yeah, he went for Wintegral turn 1.
If they just matched it, they got it.
Oh no, the barrier's still there. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Good trade.
It's not a ×2 base, but base plus 30 is good enough.
It's still really good damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, the damage from that Giga is insane. And Beat!
Oh, Beat would have taken it away.
Oh, Fast Gate, really smart. This is gonna limit the amount of time.
Did it just hit twice?
No, it did not. Oh, nice. Wait, did it hit twice? I don't think it did. Did he step into it? Yeah, I'm not sure either. Oh my gosh, another PA in hand too.
Yeah,
this man, the Judgment Pulse. Oh my gosh, yo, this is insane. Yo, shout out to Master S1X for this build. Oh, he connects.
Just went right for it. Ooh, that might get him PSD.
Yeah, we all do this.
Yeah, I still do it.
It hurts every time, dude. It hurts every time.
Looks
Okay.
like Master S of the Next has the Wind Dragon hand to deal with the sword here.
I mean, with 10 chips in hand, I think you'll be all right.
Yeah,
I do like the idea of going for double Windrack here. Maybe trying to bait out that Dark Sword and get a quick counter hit.
I sort of feel like you'd want to save the Windrack in case they actually end up taking your area and you need to push them away.
Well, that's out the window.
That was
Good thing there's no area. Yeah, that would have been horrible. Ooh. Uninstall in hand now, too. But S1X is going to have to go for a Beast Charge in order to clear that anti-damage and then possibly go for a follow. Oh, no, yeah, you raised man. Oh, yikes.
Yeah, I didn't land. I think Master S1X, yeah, just to throw that out. I think it would have been a good idea. That was a mistake.
Actually, I agree with this. Now, do you keep Gregor or do you throw it away?
This is actually pretty cool.
Oh, he's going for the double hero. Okay, so you can beam it. Oh, this is so hype. Okay, go for it. Yes, that takes care of that.
Oh, Weenie's still blind, actually.
Yes, he is.
Oh, destroy pole.
This is it. Double hero.
Oh, it's over.
It's over. Nice. Yo, oh my gosh, I can't believe he actually did that.
How much does double heal actually do?
It's like 800. It's a crazy number. It's a lot of damage.
Going right for the uninstall.
It's 600. Okay, it's 600.
600? Oh, wow.
Thank you, Cherry Fire and Twitch chat. And I'm Iggy. And on tonight.
Oh, I only just... Oh, wow. This fast gauge in this folder. Good.
Yeah. Fast gauge is interesting.
Let's say uninstall hit. So it's going to be a little more difficult to actually use that Dark Sword here.
Oh, too early.
Yeah, nice try.
Do you disagree with the fast gauge?
I don't think it helps.
Too early. Oh no.
Yeah, I think Weenie's waiting for it, which is very good decision from. I think I would have put the fast gate first to get out of the situation ASAP.
Nah, there's no TFC for it. Oh, ×2 right now would be insane. I want to see it. Oh no, that was.
You can't ×2 double heal.
There it is. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, there's no ×2 on it. Yeah,
that's so sad.
A bunch of hits.
10 hits for 600. Yikes.
Ooh, Master S was not getting out of this situation.
Oh, or is he? Fast gauge is a nice escape plan.
Ooh, yeah. Then there's no slow gauge on Weenie's side to counteract it, so it might be staying that way. Yeah, there's another one in there, so Weenie should be able to turn it back once it is drawn.
I really like the idea of camping defense for Weenie here, especially since he's also sitting on 2 recovered 300s as well.
Oh, yummy, 99 MB.
Oh, 99. That's max cat. Oh, good counter hit into the anti-damage ×2 into the Windrack. That was sick. Oh, he missed it. Wow, great awareness from WeenieWhistle, able to just get out of there barely. But now he's forced to either keep the hand because he didn't use those recovered 300s, I don't think. Oh no, he did.
Yeah, the one was at least one was used. I don't know if there was another one. I recall at least one being used.
Yeah, he definitely used one. He's gonna miss value on the other one though. That's so unfortunate.
Going into a race cross with.
Oh no, I like this actually because he's gonna get all the area back and end the turn immediately.
Or at least try to get the area back.
Nice. Okay, he's gonna do really well here. Get one more. Oh, the movement. Yeah, mash fire. What do you?
What?
Why?
I think S1X just probably didn't think of that one through. That's my assumption. I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, this is actually interesting. He couldn't catch. He could catch WeenieWhistle on Wake Up here. If WeenieWhistle doesn't have the hindsight to nice. Good damage.
Oh, but WeenieWhistle does have the aura, so they just have to just sit around and wait. Ooh, and they're taking the area back as well.
Yeah. In this situation, I don't agree with using your Buster because you can kind of tell where your opponent where you are. Just focus on dodging and moving. Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, they have the wind rack as well, so they can send them back and then possibly hit them with the base. They just have another at Navi. Ooh, if they get ice, this is over.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. That base is not hitting.
No. You chip charge base. You chip charge it. You throw it away. You break it. You chip charge it? Oh, there's not enough time?
I don't think they processed that was a possibility. Because I actually did not realize you could do that with base.
I don't like doing it, but
sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you just gotta.
Are you trying to live or not? Like,
oh, I think WeenieWhistle was gonna go for this 2 times Gregor here. And there are no defenses on Master S1X's side.
Oh no. He just does it.
Wow!
Wow.
WeenieWhistle took the step forward. I think there was no way for Master S1X to have dodged it anyways. I think that forward movement was not necessary, but that was it.
Unfortunate. GG's to both players. WeenieWhistle just edging it out at the end there.
GG's.
Yeah, that was tough. But double hero, you know what I'm saying? We got it. We did the thing.
Yeah, it was nice to see. It did the damage, and that was it.
Yes, that was really well played from both sides and from everyone that we've seen so far. And that was a really fun stream as well. But unfortunately, that was our final match for today. So that will conclude today's stream. But don't forget, so signups for next week, which is the final Blood Moon or the final tournament happening this year, is still open. Signups will end at 10 p.m. PST today. So again, if you're interested in joining and still haven't signed up, make sure to do that before then. The format will be mod cards, which is basically what we've seen today. Alright, as we're ending the stream, do want to give a huge shout out to Salad for organizing the tournament and making the stream layout, for Honor Knight keeping the tournament score and helping organize the VODs, as well as our commentators today, SoulXCross and Nonstopmop. And obviously not forgetting the double VOD who was doing great. Thanks again, huge shout out to all of the people working behind the scenes, making sure things go smoothly. And obviously, huge shout out and thank you to everyone watching, and hopefully everyone's enjoyed today's stream. Alright, we will be starting our Blood Moon series, which will probably be a 4-week series of streams every week, so make sure to stay tuned. And if you're interested, join the NWGP Discord, and hopefully I'll see you again next week. Goodbye!